What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the WKU Dynasty on College Football 25, where Western Kentucky is 6-0 and the #1 ranked team here in year 6 with a new freshman quarterback, Tyron Knott. We are coming off of our first SEC games where we beat Ole Miss in a pretty awful game, to be honest with you. A 17-16, very defensive. It came off a game-winning field goal. So shout out Jamarcus Bars for getting the job done. Knott's looking to bounce back. He did in the second game last video prove he's still worthy of being the starter. Kid's a stud. He just had a rough SEC opener on the road. But going into this game, we have a very highly touted matchup against the Arkansas Razorbacks, who are unranked. They have not won a game in the SEC, but we're the #1 ranked team trying to keep our rating, and this team is quite good. This has trap game written all over it, but they're playing the #1 team on the road. Let's get it underway. Starting on defense, J.J. Davey with a 15-yard run to start the day. That was nice from the star running back. And historically, this team has struggled against the run, so we got to get that on locks. Here comes the jet touch pass. It's a fake. It's a fake, and that's going to be a wide open touchdown. Going down the field, outrunning Joshua Sash, George Fatukasi, the junior. His first pass of the day is going yard. Not even a minute into the game. How do we respond? Down 7, Tyron Knott trying to scramble out is going to get sacked, and Lee Desiree, our backup RB, is dealing with an injury. Terrible start here at home. Nothing a good screen pass to Amani. I'm the Nacho can't fix. Unnecessary juke there, but we do get back to a 3rd and manageable here. 3rd and 10 for the undefeated Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. I see Nick McNeil one-on-one on the left side. Tyron trying to get some slants going here. Drops back, has some time, taking a shot to McNeil. Doesn't quite have the arm strength to get it there. McNeil did have the separation, proven to be the next generation of Monty Rourke. But right off the bat, a 3-and-out for the offense, and Arkansas is moving. There goes Fatukasi breaking a first tackle. He can move. He breaks another tackle. Hurdles a man. That's 3 broken tackles and a 34-yard run for Fatukasi. Arkansas making a statement to start here on the road at the #1 WKU, and there is an easy screen reception, a dirty spin move. It's 1st and goal for the Razorbacks to start the day right away. My goodness, trap game incoming from the shotgun. Fatukasi has his tight end in the back of the end zone, Jorge Iglesias, and just like that, WKU, the #1 6-0 team in the country, in a 14-0 deficit. We've struggled in SEC play so far. We are the #1 team as Nick McNeil. We get him a 4-yard little jet touch pass there. It brings up 3rd and 6. Can we strike back here? Another one-on-one opportunity for McNeil. The safety comes down. McNeil's got the separation, and he leaps out for it and makes the grab. Great ball from Knott. Great catch from McNeil right on the Conference USA logo. And here is Knott. That is actually a good speed option. We haven't been able to do that so far, but I'm the Nacho picks up the first down. And finally, this offense is moving a little bit, trying to regain some momentum here at home against Arkansas. They did drop 14 on us right away. Nolan Rice with a solid gain on the jet touch pass gets us to the 3-yard line, but it happened early. They scored within the first 6 minutes, 2 touchdowns. We can come back from that. We've seen worse. And Amani, I'm the Nacho, his senior season, he's going to get us started off with our first touchdown of the day. 14-7, WKU is now on the board, and the stadium is still pulsing, packed out for the #1 team in the nation. But there goes Fatukasi on a wide receiver screen. Peter Keys is back there with the tackle, but they're already up to midfield, and Fatukasi has started the day with 2 passing touchdowns, trying to get our defense to wake up here at home. 1:20 in the first quarter. Fatukasi, no pressure, finally decides to take off and slides after a gain of 7. We are getting no pressure on the junior quarterback, Fatukasi. 2nd and 3 up at R45 from the shotgun. They're going to stick with the play action over the middle. That's a dime. I don't know why our SEC logo looks like that, but that man already has 93 receiving yards. And that is how we're going to end a pretty star-packed first quarter. Arkansas up 14-7. Tyron Knott off to a slower start, but Fatu Kasi just came out of the gate swinging. Let's see if Tyron Knott can keep up with the junior quarterback out of Arkansas. This will be a huge dub for them. Would probably get them ranked even at 3-3. 3rd and 1. Here comes the jet touch pass for Arkansas, and they're going to affect it very well. That's a walk-in touchdown wide open. And Arkansas is back to a 2-score advantage, really feeling the momentum in this first half. 1st and 10. I'm the Nacho, not going much of anywhere. That's a 2-yard gain. And we want to keep him involved in the game plan. He's one of our best players, but I feel like we are already in a 2-touchdown hole, so we got to take shots like this one to McNeil, who's going to hang on. Nick McNeil, proving to be the next generation's Monty Rourke. He's already got 113 yards on the day, and here's I'm the Nacho showing his worth in the passing game, getting us up to the 4-yard line. If there's anything you can say about this offense, it is dangerous. Just as Arkansas has shown them to be dangerous. Nolan Rice not going to be able to get in on 1st and goal. 2nd and 1, we're at the 1. Gonna trust I'm the Nacho here to see if we can scrape this one in. From the shotgun, he is met right away for a loss of 2. Bringing up 3rd and goal. And this is a situation where it's nice for a guy like Knott, who's a little mobile. He can move. Skaggs didn't quite find the end zone there. And now it's 4th and goal from the 2. We have to go for this, down 2 touchdowns with 2 minutes left in the first half. Making an audible at the line. Knott drops back. McNeil holds on to it, but he's short. Tackled at the 1. Arkansas makes a goal line stand, still up 21-7, and we are already in danger. That's a broken tackle for J.J. Davey. Gets them out of a safety difficulty reading zone, and here we are staring down the barrel of a first potential loss on this 6-0 start to the new generation, the golden age of WKU, as J.J. Davey's going to find a crease out of the backfield. Fatu Kasi is dotting up this defense so far, and on this rainy day, this packed out stadium, they are not feeling the vibes, down 21-7 as we finally get an incompletion. Joshua Sash on the coverage there. 3rd and 10, a much needed stop would be huge here, and the stadium can feel it as they are cheering us on. Fatu Kasi scrambles out, throws up a prayer. That's short into double coverage. Could have been a pick, but I am more than okay with a bat down as Western's getting the ball back, needing to score before halftime here. Not gonna send McNeil on a streak. It's been money all day. This is the new connection. Freshman to freshman, not to McNeil. Another touchdown on the day, and McNeil is having a historic day, absolutely carrying our offensive unit as we get the lead a little closer, 21-14, and Fatu Kasi is going down for a 5-yard loss. Much needed play from the defense there. 2nd and 15 on their own 13. Fatu Kasi taking a shot to the end zone. Beautiful coverage there from Magnifico to break that one up. It's 3rd and 15. Single back formation. They're giving to J.J. Davey. Makes a couple guys miss, but it is going to bring up 4th down. And we have an opportunity to tie this game up before halftime. Goodness gracious, at midfield, not taking a shot. Nick McNeil, unable to bring it in. We were unable to spam him to victory. Might have to mix it up here on offense. 3rd and 10. Arkansas game planning for it now. We're going to throw a comeback route to Simon Yu. There's a flag. And I guess he went out of bounds. It's going to be illegal man downfield. And we are not going to be able to put more points on the board in the first half. Luckily, we do receive to start the second half. Let's get this game competitive and tied back up. McNeil's going to pick up a first down there. He's got 7 catches on the day, looking like Monty Rourke. 1st and 10 from the 30. Can we tie this game back up? Almost sacked. He tackled I'm the Nacho instead. Simon Yu is wide open, but the red throw that's behind him. Tyron Knott misses the tackle. I'm the Nacho gonna bring down the interceptor, Alani Newell. Oh my goodness, that was so open, but throwing on the run off his back foot, not having some turnover issues, and Arkansas is going to take advantage. Another 2-score lead for them. It feels like this offense is moving, but Arkansas is not playing around. 1st and 10, trying to get back in this game. I'll take it. It's going to break a tackle. He's going to take off. That's what he does when he throws interceptions, and I'm not opposed to it. He's got 96 speed. We're going to use it. 2nd and 10 from the 40. Trying to get some more plays. There's Nolan Rice on the deep route. That's broken up. Well covered. Bringing up a big 3rd and 10 here. If Arkansas gets another touchdown and we're unable to put points on the board, it's not going to be good. But that is going to be a well hung on to ball there from Rashard Kenyon, bringing up the 1st down. Big play from the 4th string wide receiver there, MCNEIL. Got to feed this kid the ball. That's only a gain of 5, but it makes it a more manageable 3rd and 5 here at the 42. Tyron Knott from the shotgun. Takes some time. Gonna hit I'm the Nacho and overthrows him. Jesus. Gonna stay on the field here. Not feeling like punting. Another huge play here on 4th down. Simon got caught on a defender, and that is pick number 2 for Tyron Knott. Defense, they've been getting dicked on all game. They need to step up and make a stop. If they go get a touchdown here, this one's probably over. Fatu Kasi. Short reception. It's a gain of 6 halfway through the 3rd quarter. Fatu Kasi on 2nd and 4, coming off of a 6-yard gain. Takes the snap from the shotgun. Not much pressure, but he throws it right to Joshua Sash. No, Aaron Jennings. That's Aaron Jennings, our starting safety, making a good play. And we get bailed out, but Knott is cold, and we need him to be feeling himself if we want to. God, what are we doing? That's a bad throw. If we want to make a comeback in this game. 3rd and 13. Right off the bat. Need to take advantage of what our defense is doing. Has time. Gonna take a shot. And Nick McNeil comes down with another. How does he do it? When in doubt, throw it up to number 10. I'm the Nacho's gonna have a hole right up the gut. Somehow we are hanging on by a thread, and we are sticking in this grudge match with Arkansas. 28-21. Here comes J.J. Davey with a solid 5-yard run up the gut. They need to feed him more. I know Fatu Kasi's having a day, but 3rd and 5 from the shotgun. He's rushed immediately, but it's going to go to Davey. Just as I said, they need to feed him more. On the screen, it's a big reception to keep the chains going. 1st and 10. 3rd quarter winding down here. Still in their own territory. Fatu Kasi has time. Taking another shot! We cannot get out of this 2-touchdown hole, and Fatu Kasi has eclipsed 300 yards in 3 quarters. He is having a day against the number 1 team. And if you're WKU, you just got to start taking shots wide open. I'm the Nacho. Nick McNeil would have had a touchdown again there, but that is a great find. I'm the Nacho getting involved in the passing game, and we're up into Arkansas territory. As long as we have a quarter, we can come back from this, but we got to start making plays. I'm the Nacho, not doing much there. Hasn't been super key in the running game today. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. And if you're testing Nick McNeil one-on-one and I can't get anything else to work, I got to throw it to him. He's outrunning everyone. Touchdown, Nick McNeil. Almost 300 yards in the 3rd quarter of this one, and he is carrying the offense. He has all 4 touchdowns today, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Somehow we are still in this game, and this 4th quarter is starting off with a huge 3rd and 8. The stadium's pulsing. We need to get this ball back in the hands of McNeil and Tyron Knott. It's thrown right to Martin Osgood. Right to Martin Osgood, trying to take it back, and he's going to get it up to the 11. This game has just been flipped on its head. WKU can take the lead, tie up the game here. Not seeing anyone. Going to scramble out. That's going to be a gain of 6 up to the 5-yard line. A crucial 3rd and 3 from the shotgun. Not taking his time, trying to make something happen. He gets sacked down at the 15. And at this point, we just got to take our points. Got to take our 3. Trust the defense. I just 4th and 14. That's too much. If it was 4th and 5, I'm going for it. Got to take our points. Defense, step up, make a play. From the own 16, Fatu Kasi from the shotgun. They're going to start it off with JJ Davy, and he's met by George Capers. Broken tackle city over here. It's a 6-yard gain. From the shotgun, I need the stadium going crazy. We are packed out. We're an SEC team right up in his balls. That's going to be Trey Bloom for a loss of 2, bringing up a crucial 3rd and 6. 6 minutes left. Can Western pull off this comeback? That's going to be wide open, and the screen goes for a good bit from the tight end, getting them up to midfield. At the very least, we got to hold them to 3. If they get a touchdown, that might be too much to overcome. And here's Fatu Kasi on the read option, running past everyone. Why can nobody tackle? Stiff arm! Oh my God, Fatu Kasi has 80 yards scrambling along with dotting up our defense in the passing game. He is on a mission to take down this number 1 team, and we did not like that stiff arm bitching out our player. That's going to be a sack for a loss of 5. 5 minutes left, running clock. JJ Davy going nowhere. Trey Bloom impacting this game quite a bit. That's another tackle for a loss, and a big 3rd and 16 to keep it a 1-possession game. From the shotgun, Fatu Kasi taking his time, takes the snap. From the shotgun, he's hit as he throws. It's complete to the RB2. Taken down. Way to finish your tackle. 4th and 8, and they're going to try to go back up 7, and we're going to have an opportunity to tie this bitch up. For 3:50 left in the game. From the 18, 4th and 8, the field goal is up, close to hitting the post, but that's going to sneak in. Here comes Western Kentucky. Tyron Knott trying to tie this game up. From the shotgun, play action, has time, gonna hit McNeil on the run. Nick McNeil is legendary. The stadium is going apeshit. McNeil with another touchdown. You're kidding me. Outruns everyone. It took 1 play, and this game is all knotted up. 38-38, and Arkansas is gonna have all their timeouts. 3.5 minutes left to try and finish the game off and take the lead on this one at midfield. It's on the ground. It's a fumble. Recovered by Peter Keys. Recovered by Peter Keys. Western might pull this off. They get the ball back at Arkansas's 22. And right off the bat, there's Simon Yu. Simon Yu is going to get it up to the 5. Oh my goodness, what is happening? 1st and goal from the 5. I'm the Nacho. Gonna try and find his way in. He gets a 4-yard gain. Oh my goodness, trying to run this clock out. The 2-minute warning just struck. 3rd and goal from the 1. I'm the Nacho's gonna find a path in, having a great day. Not quite the day of Nick McNeil or Tyron Knott in this fucking shootout at home. But after all this chaos, Western is the team up 7. Up 45-38 with 1:50 left. But Fatu Kasi has been sensational today, starting off with a 1st down reception. 1.5 minutes left. They've got 2 timeouts left in this one. 1:34 left to go. Fatu Kasi from the shotgun, feeling some pressure, throws off his back foot. That's going to be a big reception, and they are chopping their feet up to the 30 of Western Kentucky. They would convert another 1st down to the 19. 1:05. Fatu Kasi has a man. There's the tight end. A missed tackle, and Fatu Kasi strikes right back. His 6th touchdown on the game, and this extra point is going to tie up. What a crazy shootout this has been. The biggest drive of Tyron Knott's career starts now. Undefeated season on the line begins with Jeremy Skaggs getting a 1st down drag up to the 35. Tyron Knott is close to eclipsing 500 yards on the day. From the shotgun, the freshman gonna hit. I'm the Nacho on the run, breaks a tackle, gonna break another tackle. Tackled down, very close to field goal range. All of our timeouts left. Running clock, 40 seconds, 1st and 10. Gonna give I'm the Nacho a run up the gut here with all our timeouts left. That's a big block from the center. That might just be field goal range as we use our 1st timeout. 45 all. Gonna give Nolan Rice here a touch pass with 33 seconds. We want to get as close as we can for Jamarcus Bars. That's a solid gain of 6, rolling over a defender. 2nd and 4 here. 41 yards out. I'm not crazy comfortable with that. I want to get a little closer if I can using our second timeout here. I'm the Nacho. Hopefully Arkansas uses their last timeout so they can't ice us. Going to pick up a first down here. That is within chip shot range. Jamarcus Bars had a game winner last video. Can he pull it off here? And a crazy comeback, down 2 touchdowns multiple times. The kick is up and the kick is good. Jamarcus Bars with 3 seconds left is gonna hit the go-ahead field goal to give us the lead of 48-45. And Arkansas is gonna be forced to return this. The guy who fumbled earlier is going down. The game is over, and WKU with a 20-point fourth quarter is going to improve to 7-0 on the year. What a game for this squad. Nick McNeil, a historic 375-yard game with 3 touchdowns off 11 catches. Not had to get it there somehow. And Amani, I'm the Nacho, was great as well. 2 turnovers that I wish we could avoid. Once we clean up those turnover problems, this team is a threat to go back to the national championship. They're 7-0, ranked number 1. Amani, I'm the Nacho, 75 yards in the receiving game, as well as his 3 rushing touchdowns. What a freaking game. Jay Swartz with 164 yards, 6 touchdowns and 2 picks for Fatu Kasi. What a game, fellas. We got one more today going up against the Tennessee Volunteers, who we kind of have built a little bit of a rivalry against. We get to play our second home game in this video, another SEC match. Of course, we're trying to stay undefeated. Tennessee has us beat on paper, better overall team, but they don't have the head coach Stevie Ball. They don't have the dynamic duo freshman connection, Tyron Knott to Nick McNeil. This offense in general is crazy talented with Jeremy Skaggs, Amani, I'm the Nacho, a great offensive line. Lee Desiree, the RB2, is coming into his own, but we got to see some improvement on the defensive end. Historically, whenever Western has went to title games, they have had a really good defense. And Tyron Knott, 9 interceptions, but 20 touchdowns at the halfway point of the season with 2,000 yards. That doesn't even factor in his scrambling numbers. That's fantastic. I love to see that from the true freshman. Nolan Rice getting us started, following the block from I'm the Nacho. He's going to get this close up to midfield as we are receiving here at home. It's a 27-yard gain for Nolan Rice to start the day. 2nd and 6, already into Tennessee territory. There's Simon Yuh getting a nice run after the catch to pick up a first down. 3rd and 10 here, inching closer to a touchdown territory for Knott. Going to hit Rashard Kenyon there. That's going to get us up to a 4th and 2. First drive of the day, we want to make a statement. Gonna trust I'm the Nacho from the shotgun at Tennessee's 16-yard line. Halfway through the first quarter, I'm the Nacho gonna follow the hole. That's a first down, and a big one at that on our first drive of the day. Setting up the wide receiver screen. Simon Yuh has the edge, jukes out the DB. That's gonna be 1st and goal from the 2. And on 4th and goal here, Tyron Knott looking to make a play here from the shotgun, finds the edge, gonna scramble out. Does he have the speed to walk it in? WKU takes a quick 7-0 lead on the Volunteers. 2nd and 9 here for the Volunteers. It's a read option, completely blown up from the defense and Trey Bloom. That drive would go nowhere. WKU back onto the field as time is expiring here in the first quarter. That's going to be Nick McNeil on a nice reception there to end the first quarter. Western up 7-0 on the Tennessee Vols. 1st and 10 from R29, setting up the screen here to open the second quarter. I'm the Nacho's got 3 blockers ahead of him, cutting inside, cutting outside, speeding away. I'm the Nacho, takes it all the way down inside the 10. One of the best screen passes we've seen all series. That was remarkable. And Lee Desiree checks into the game, feeling much better after his injury last game. He's going to have a touchdown. Way to go for number 17. Spoiler alert, This game's not competitive. We're going to blow out this Volunteer team that has beaten us in years prior. That run goes nowhere on first down. Oh my goodness. Nick McNeil, one-on-one. What's going to happen here? Why are you blitzing? Why are you blitzing? No one is near the Heisman candidate, Nick McNeil. And we get another offensive clip. It's 3rd and 10. Oh no, what are we gonna do? McNeil, can he outrun everyone? He can! Wow! I don't know what that was, fellas. I can't lie. I don't know how I even made that noise, but the video's coming to an end here, and I wanted to tone it down a notch. We're up 28-0. Just give Tennessee another pity clip, I guess. How is this one going to end in disaster? I forget. Oh, it's a sack. Is that Trey Bloom again? No, that is Mafu Hardman with a big play. And we're up 28-0 in the first half at home. Really starting to feel our groove. Tyron not scrambling out. Is he going to have another scrambling touchdown in this one? You bet your dirty ass he is. Walking it in, number 27. We're up 35-0. And later in this game, setting up the plays that he wants, not from the shotgun, 3rd and 4. Jeremy Skaggs wide open. WKU would win this game 52-14. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tops are 8-0. We have fell short of the championship the past 2 seasons. But in year 6, we're 8-0. We're number 1. Tyron Knott's throwing 57% completion percentage with 511 yards. This team is cold. If we get our shit figured out, I think we're going back to the Natty. And I think we're going to do it with a true freshman. 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Once again, we gotta fix the turnovers, but 2 rushing touchdowns. Lee Desiree with 2 rushing touchdowns. Nick McNeil, almost 300 yards again. This one more spread out. That was awesome. I appreciate you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you have not already. I'm trying to get all these videos pumped out before college football 26. Peace and love. Have a great day. Doses.